Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about solving and graphing one-step inequalities. It's very similar to solving equations with one step. So today we're going to focus on addition and subtraction. Today your notes will be on slides 1 to 9 and the classwork's on slides 10 to 32. I will go over how to complete each of the two sections of the classwork. Alright, today opposite operation is very important, so you're going to determine the operation in the equality. So then you're going to use the opposite operation to help solve your inequality. So if it's addition, you're going to use subtraction, and if it's subtraction, you're going to use addition. So you're going to see an inequality with an addition or subtraction. So a plus 5 is less than 11. So you're going to find the number on the same side of the inequality as the variable. Since the 5 is on the same side as the variable, you're going to use 5. So the opposite operation of addition is subtraction, so I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. Please show your work. So we're going to solve for the variable. The variable will be alone on one side of the sign, and the answer will be on the other side of the sign. You do not need to put in a 0, like noted. So a plus 5 is less than 11. I subtracted 5 from both sides. That leaves me with just a is less than 6. So when I graph the solution, this is the very important part of what numbers to graph. The solution is your answer after solving the inequality. Use the solution answer, which we have is a is less than 6, and graph it on the number line. So the graphing is going to be exactly the same as we did before. So since it is a less than sign, it doesn't include 6, so we have an open circle, and we're going to shade all numbers less than 6. All right, here is another example with the subtraction. I have a minus 5 is greater than or less than 11. Since I see that the a is on the same side as the 5, I'm going to do the opposite operation of subtraction, and I'm going to add 5 to both sides. Minus 5 plus 5 gives me 0, so I don't need to write that down. Leaves me with a is greater than or equal to 16, because 11 plus 5 is 16. So the number at the bottom right here is the number that I'm going to graph, because that is my solution to the inequality statement that I had above. So next, I'm going to make a closed circle on 16, because I'm including 16 because it's greater than or equal to 16, and then I'm going to shade all numbers that are greater than 16, including 16. The first part of your classwork will have boxes for you to place in numbers. You also need to graph. It already started the graph of what kind of circle you need, open or closed. So the first thing I need to do is, I see that it's an addition problem, so I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, because the 2 is on the same side as the variable. So what I do to one side, I must do to the other. So on my left side, it leaves me with just b, and then 7 minus 2 is 5. Down below, they already did the open circle. B is going to be greater than 5, so I'm going to shade numbers that are greater than 5. For your second part of your assignment, you have a few more boxes. You just have to add some equality signs and some numbers. So I see the subtraction, and the 5 is on the same side as the variable, so I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So I need to put the addition sign and 5, addition sign and 5. And that leaves me with just s on my one side, and leaves me with 14 on my other. I'm going to bring down the inequality symbol, which is greater than. So I have s is greater than 14. I'm not including 14, so I'm going to put an open circle on 14. And then to make my inequality statement true, because I'm using its solution, s is greater than 14, all numbers greater than 14 would make my statement true. If you have any questions, please email me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.